shoes for well over, well, gosh, we're hitting 200 years celebrating this year. They bring us the Merliah, I don't know if I'm going to say this wrong the whole hour, but I think it's actually the Merliah, the Belle leather sandal. It's your best-selling construction. And when we decided, okay, what today special can we do? We had to bring you a bestseller. But Clark's doesn't stop there. They are upgraded, essentially, your favorite, not only construction of the shoe, but also the comfort in this shoe. We have sold now, I think, well over 4,000 since it launched at midnight and counting. And we have exclusivity when it comes to this sandal. So if you are looking for a multi-dimensional look, for a handcrafted look, this is the style that you're going to want to have in your wardrobe for spring and summer. You're going to wear them right now, and you're going to find yourself wearing them all throughout summer, whether it's a dress down look, whether it's to church, whether it's to a vacation, whether it's just every day to just level up your look. You are going to fall in love. So let's go through the colorways because I know some are more limited than others. This creamy white is just so beautiful with the natural tones, and I even love the beading here on that beautiful flower. Now, I told you there was exclusivity. This champagne, this is the style I've been wearing, has been our most popular since launch, and it's only here at HSN where you can grab the champagne. At this hour, still most popular. Then we have a black colorway for you. I love that the stitching is more tonal here around the edge, but then you see a contrast on the top, and it really pops beautifully around the flower there. This red colorway is so pretty, and it's so different. It happens to be our most limited colorway, so if you are loving this one, grab it while we still have all sizes. I feel like this is a very vintage red. It screams Americana. And then for my denim girls and my navy girls, this is our navy right here. And you almost have this tone on tone. I love how it really pops out. Also has a very vintage look to it as well. We have medium and wide widths available, 6 to 9.5, 10, 11, and 12. Whole sizes for my wide, and then at medium we start at 5. Without further ado, I want to welcome in fashionista Faith Marlowe.
Good morning. Oh, your dress is so cute.
Thank you. I was just about to say, Faith is always so chic and so put together. But the thing is, and I don't know about you, but for years and years, we always thought we have to sacrifice comfort if we want to look beautiful or stylish. But you show us, especially with your representation of Clark's, you can be comfortable and gorgeous and put together.
Thank
so
you.
I love that.
Oh, thank you so much. And this is amazing. This is, you know, brand new. It's the first time it's been on TV. You can buy it in the department stores.
Really?
But first time for TV. I Googled everywhere looking before. So we launched this at midnight. You guys are loving it. I'm showing you the red first of all. I just want to show you it is all genuine leather. We have beautiful flower details. So if you look up close, all the little details here, all these little beautiful petals are full leather, full grain leather. And you can see our hands of Clark stitching throughout the shoe. And then we have some beads detail right. Look at that, how beautiful it is.
Look at the details. I mean, that's intricate, like hand-done details.
It is, it sure is. And then we have adjustability. As you can see, the inside is also equally as soft, you know, where it hits. We always finish our Clarks off with hook and loop, so it's dyed to match. So that leather, when it comes over, whether you need, you know, if your foot swells during the day, you can adjust that very easily. We have gore on the other side that's gonna allow a step in that instep. And then our ultimate comfort, which we really boosted up this year for our 200 years with more fluffy, pillowy, the bottom here, the insole. We had the perforated here at the heel, or that's the heel, here we go, the heel. And then the forefront of the foot. And then look at this arch support, it's perforated. This is amazing.
This is what sets it apart. I mean, when it comes to this ultimate footbed, this being the best-selling construction, then they essentially 2.0'd it.
Yes.
With this, like, literally adding more comfy cozy. You're seeing it here. I love when we can break it down and really visually show you what you're actually feeling with every step.
Yeah, they had to add this new graph because they changed so much. So you can see the layers upon layers. You can see that when you step down, again, it's going to really move with you. It's very flexible. The underside has some flex grooves in it, but it's also an EVA outsole. So if you like your tennis shoes, because they're EVA and they're so comfortable, and that's why you wear your tennis shoes a lot, you can have the same feeling with the EVA, with the outer sole here, the same lightweightness, the same comfort, but of course, you know, it's an open, your air-conditioned foot for the summer.
I love how it
Show
breathes.
your little pedicure.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm talking about. This is all EVA. You can see the hands of Clark stitching right along the side as well as on the top. These have flexibility, so you can see they're gonna move. That front is gonna move, but they're structured. You're gonna stand on about 1 to 1.5 inches because you have the forefront here. So it's really, there's no pitch at all.
And honestly, you actually want this type of elevation because of how it's supported. It actually doesn't make you feel like you're hitting flat on a hard floor. I have to say too, this is the one thing I love about Clarks. I'm sliding these on for the very first time now that we have our hands on them. No break-in period. I actually have some scars from a pair of shoes I wore the other day, like from cutting into my feet. You don't get that. I mean, here's my little scab from a pair of shoes because they were brand new. You slide these on, no break-in period. They feel like you're walking on clouds. I feel so supported all the way around. And then they're just so chic and elevated, whether you're wearing them with denim, like Faith has done here for that casual, chic, effortless look, or you toss them on with your favorite spring dresses. I love it because they're multi-purpose. So if you're going on a trip and you know you're limited in the shoes that you're packing, this one is gonna go with all of the looks that you could possibly imagine.
It is. It's a great vacation shoe because it can take you from the morning, you know, your short sets, all the way to the afternoon, a sundress, and in the evening time I had mine on with a jumpsuit last night. You can dress these up a little bit, especially the black because it has that black outsole. I feel like the black and maybe the metallic are the two little bit of a dressier ones, the champagne color.
Agreed.
Those are a little bit, but all of them are great. And this particular, so we name with Clarks, we name our shoes 2 names. So we have the Merliah is the bottom, and then we call the top Belle. And the Merliah, the bottom, has been in our brand for many, many, many years. And so this is the year they decided we're gonna update it, make a Merliah 2. And I've been calling her Bella, but it's Belle. And so that's where she comes from, the construction. So they wanted to really, you know, go next level with our 200 years of celebrating Clarks being around. And I have a hard time saying Merliah too.
I know, I messed it up at the beginning. I got it in my head, and I was like, I'm gonna mess up the name, and sure enough, I did.
I have a hard time, but I know a lot of you ladies watching, you have the Merliah in your closet. You probably have this same EVA outsole, and you guys love it so much. This is our #1 construction for the brand. So this construction right here is #1, and then the Breeze, which we'll see later in Cloud Stiffers, that's our top in that
as well in the top bracket.
Yes.
You know what I love about this shoe? So maybe you do have that Merliah because it's the best-selling construction. When we launched at midnight, I love Suzanne's story because Suzanne has so many different styles of Clarks. She takes her pictures in them when she travels around the world in them. She like lives in these, and they are years and years and years old, and they still look like practically brand new, except lived in. And that's what we love about Clarks at the end of the day. At this price tag, to be able to get a sandal that is genuine leather with all of that comfort that goes back to 200 years of tailor-made crafting for under $50, that's $10 today with our 5 Flex opportunity. To be able to get these sandals home that truly will be that chameleon sandal for you. And it's the construction that you'll love the most, and that beautiful flower and the stitching. This looks like it should be a well over a $100 shoe. In the department stores, it's $85 every single day of the week, if you can find your size. Here at HSN, we have all the sizes in stock. We have wide available as well. And then we bring you the exclusivity of that gorgeous champagne color. So we should encourage you, right? If you are looking for a dressier look, a more jewel-toned look, get that champagne. But the black is also a wonderful dressy look for like that tone-on-tone. But you really can't go wrong with any of these. Even that red, again, very Americana vintage.
It is, yeah. I think the red's perfect for, I love it with my leopard. Like right now,
You're
look
right,
against the
that actually
leopard.
Would be perfect.
It's so cute with leopard. It's cute with blacks, creams, denim. Of course, 4th of July coming up and Memorial Day, those holidays, it's always cute to wear red, white, and blue. You could do that with this one or the navy. It's just a great summer sandal, and it's also a shoe that's going to last year after year. Because, you know, with quality that Clarks brings, you put them in your closet. Maybe you don't wear them in the snow time, but we know next year and the year after that you're going to bring them back out because they're going to be still the same comfort. They're also going to be very, you know, this is a classic look to me. This is a style that's not going to ever go out of style.
Oh, never.
You know, you could wear this 10 years from now and it looks, you know, still.
It's so good. Oh, I want to mention something really, really quickly because this whole hour we've dedicated to Clarks with it being the, you know, the visit for our today's special. We've done something even more special on top of our today's special. Any other style, any other pair of shoes you want to buy within the Clarks brand, we will take another 10% off of a second pair of Clarks. So really your opportunity to stock up. Grab the today's special, and then any other styles that we're going to show you in the hour, we'll take 10% off when you put that in your cart with our best deal of the day. So So take advantage of these offers while we have them. On top of that, if you haven't grabbed an HSN card or signed up, there's no annual fee. And today we are giving you $15 towards any order when you actually set up that card. Again, no annual fee, just perks constantly, all the time. We do special deals, and especially with these customer appreciation prices that we have in the rest of the hour. I just wanted to stop down and let them know. There are so many ways to save.
That's amazing.
And get essentials into the wardrobe to get you ready for summer. But back to the Merliah Belle. It's so chic. I think it's so much timeless, ageless.
Yes.
And again, you know what I'm thinking about the red? The more I see it, you holding it with all of your prints and your leopard prints and your denim, I would say the red could read like a neutral in your wardrobe. When you're wearing a lot of neutral tones, tops and bottoms, you throw the red on, it's like jewelry to like accessorize your look.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it totally is. Especially with a floral dress, it's so cute too. I mean, you can pop it. You can be like pop at the party, come out in your little red shoes, or any of the colors are great. So just think about what you need. If you need a fashion color, or like, you know, Rebecca just said, it's pretty much a neutral as well, but the navy, if you need something different, if you want something different than the black like I have on, or maybe you didn't need that new white, fresh
it's a
color.
very pretty cream.
It's a beautiful white because it's not like stark white.
And I really love how like you almost get this gold tannish color in the stitching. So I think it really very organic looking and elevated and elegant. I love how the brown beads that are handcrafted really pop off of this creamy white colorway. I'm also thinking too, and this is how I think, because I'm a savvy shopper. I know you too, like finding deals.
Yes.
When I want to buy a shoe because I love it, if it's full price, say at $85, what this is in the department stores right now, I would think, okay, I definitely need to get a neutral because I want it to be able to wear back to practically anything. But when you've got a today's special price, you're thinking, okay, I would love to get, say, a red or a navy or a champagne, a color that I might not wear as often as I would a black or a white. Then you don't feel so bad about investing because it's under $50 for a fashion color. So that's just something to think about.
So true.
Maybe you like a color and you want something that's a neutral, a great opportunity to get two for under $100. If you
Can you imagine?
Right?
Two? Yeah.
Genuine leather,
Clarks,
sandals for under $100.
I know, that's crazy. And even in the stores, if you go, you never find the sizing, you don't find the great prices.
Right.
You know, but when you were showing that white, for some reason, I feel like I want to go to Mexico. Like, it reminds me of Cancun or like vacation.
I almost like, let me pop it on.
With the stitching and everything. It just, I don't know what about it. It's just.
Let me show the difference.
Oh, I like the, yeah.
So I'm wearing, and I made it, so the white one is a little bit looser, and I love that about the hook and loop because sometimes your feet swell as you've been walking throughout the day. Maybe you're on an excursion or walking around town with your family. I'm wearing the white on the left. Also goes beautifully with the outfit. And then I've got the champagne too. So you can see the difference between the champagne and the white. I think they both honestly have a dressed up look to them if you want them to be.
Yeah, you could just wear both like that.
Yeah, make it, let's start a new trend.
We'll start a new trend.
But again, you can really see how different they look, but also not really far off either. Just both very beautiful, and each one is so unique.
Yeah, they look great with that dress, either pair. You could do the blue with that dress as well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I love about, I mean, you guys could have chosen any colorways for your shoes, but you really brought us an assortment that I think can really fit in so many of our customers' wardrobes, which is nice.
Yes, for sure. And the insole, again, I mean, our ultimate comfort is so amazing. And we've been around for 200 years. We're celebrating this whole year as a 200-year company, which I don't know of any other brands. I'm sure there may be some out there.
Talk about stand the test of time.
Exactly. I mean, it is crazy. And just every year, it just gets better and better. And they have updated this just as you know, some just to add more foam in here, more bounce and return. So when you step down, you really do feel that recovery. You don't ever want it to stay like pressed down. All this perforation here is not for design, it's for comfort, to wick away that moisture, to soak that moisture away. The sides here, this is nice and soft, everything against your skin, all the way to the detail of it's coordinating. And the red, you can see the red, black has black, so if you need to adjust it. And then the top of it is so beautiful, that hand crafted detail there all around. There's that gore there on the side. Again, this is an EVA outsole, so it's really, I mean, I don't even know.
Like your favorite sneakers. That's what EVA is.
It is, and it's so lightweight. Last night it bounced on accident off the table and bounced like a ball.
This is not gonna make my luggage go over the 50
No,
pounds.
exactly.
And I'm gonna be able to wear it with multiple outfits so I can pack less shoes.
Yes.
Like, those are the things that I think about. I don't know about you, and they're just so chic at the end of the day. Look at, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you're a fashion stylist.
Oh,
you literally look gorgeous in every outfit, but you can see how you have been able to use these on so many different looks, from a sundress to just like an all black running errands type of day.
Yeah, I had on my joggers and I was actually watering my plants, and there was one also where I was watering my plant, and I had my daughter come out and said, take a picture of me and my Clarks real quick. And that's just my porch, and the other house is my mom's, and I was just on the bench out there. So yeah, I mean, you can wear these all day long, pop them on in the morning, run all your errands, do things with your kids, your grandkids, wear these to the theme parks, vacation, because you can style them, you can dress these up, you can have these more casual, they're lightweight, like Rebecca was saying, so they're great for travel, beautiful for TSA, if you like to slip off, you know, off and on. Just easy and easy out the front door. You know, save your back and your legs from standing on your hard tile. You know, a lot of times I'll wear a shoe like this even in my house, especially if I have company over and I'm cooking and doing dishes. It just makes sense, you know?
You always look put together, and then look at the details. This is a company that's been doing this for 200 years. Everybody knows Clarks, but when you feel Clarks, when you wear Clarks, that's what makes you a loyalist, a repeat customer. This right here that you're looking at is the Merliah Belle. Merliah being the construction, the best-selling of all of the shoes that Clarks makes. This is their best-selling construction. The Belle is that beautiful topper that's all genuine leather, perforated and beautifully done. Look at this. Look at the dimensionality that you're getting, the handcrafting that you're getting, the design. This champagne colorway, you cannot find anywhere else. It's only here at HSN. You may find the Merliah at another retailer, a department store right now. It retails for $85. Will they have wide available for you in your size? I don't know. It's a toss-up. But here at HSN right now, as our best deal of the day, we have your best-selling construction, we have all of the colors, we have medium, and we have wide. And what's wonderful is the customizability. Your feet start to swell, you can make it tighter with the hook and loop closure. No break-in period. It's incredibly soft, not to mention the yumminess of this ultimate comfort footbed that literally makes you feel like you're walking on clouds, and then your feet stay nice and dry. So if you are thinking, I need to get this home, I already know my color, take advantage of our 5 Flex Day. Again, that's not something we do often. That means you can get it home right now for $10, which is hard to wrap your brain around for genuine leather Clarks.
I want to clap for everybody that's getting it.
You're welcome. We just hit over 5,000. So if you are joining us for the very first time, I know we have well over 100 brand new customers. Welcome in. This is what HSN does. We partner with leaders, brands that have been doing it, well, this one for 2 centuries, and then we bring you the best deals we can possibly do for a limited time. This deal expires at midnight, and then you get exclusivity with the colors. $10 gets it home, and if you're stuck on hold right now on the phone, I don't want you to miss out on your color and your size, so pull out your phone or your tablet, open up the camera, and then point it right at that QR code on the left-hand side of your screen. That'll take you right to the ordering page. Pick your color, pick your size, check out. If you're also eyeing more Clarks, we have a bonus buy. Any other pair that you put in your cart with your Today Special, we're gonna take 10% off of. So take advantage of the ways to save today, because they don't come around often, and when we do it, it's really getting the best bang for your buck for shoes that you're actually gonna find yourself living in. This is not a once wear for an event and done.
Right.
From morning to night, dressed up to dressed down.
Totally, yeah. And I'm with you. I mean, I want the bargains too. When I hear the second pair for 10%,
always,
I'm like, sign me up, because I don't get a discount.
No, I'm like, to be honest, I'm on a budget. Like, I don't know about the rest of the world right now, but I want to be on a budget, but I also want quality.
Right.
If I'm going to invest my money, I want it in quality. And to be able to get a pair of sandals with all of that quality for under $50, sign me up.
Yeah, yeah. Because a lot of times they're not leather at this price.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
And this is great leather. It's soft, it's pliable, it's easy to put on and off, it's easy to slide in and out of. I love the little peekaboo sides there that we're looking at. You can just see how cute it is with the gore there that stretches. It's all hidden. The quality is so great. The gore's hidden there to where it blends, but it stretches, so when you step, it's gonna move with you. It's gonna flex. You're not gonna be grabbing your toes to hold on. You can see how the toe bed is, how your toes nestle down in there, even in in that heel cup area. There's a ledge all the way around the bottom of that shoe, and your foot will really nestle right on down in here. See how it's cut, how it kind of goes up on the toe a little bit, and then the heel, that's so your foot will nestle down. It will mold to you. It's like a molded footbed. It's not flat across. It's not flat. We don't want it. We want it to go with the shape of our foot, and that's why we have the Ultimate Comfort. Layer after layer, breathable fabric, that bounce back, that cushion soft that we put inside. It's like a microfiber on the inside, and everything to touch is just so soft.
And honestly, that microfiber, and we saw it with Suzanne's shoes. Suzanne's worn hers for years, even decades, and they just like, it almost really molds to your foot over time and just gets better the more that you wear them. But truly, this is what Clarks is all about. That Ultimate Comfort footbed makes it so that when you try on the rest of those shoes in the department stores, that yes, look so cute and so chic, the comfort that you miss from Clarks, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just thinking of the brand new shoes I wore for the Beauty Choice Awards a couple days ago.
Oh, fun.
Tore up my feet. They were beautiful. We got a lot of compliments, a lot of people in the chat, but they were totally just for looks. Oh. So when I put these on and feel like for the very first time, no break-in period, incredibly comfortable, like it literally feels like I'm walking on clouds. Once you have a taste of that, it's really hard to go back. So you don't sacrifice comfort for style with Clarks. You get both. And we see that right here in the Merliah Belle.
Yeah, for sure. I do. I love my heels too, and I'll wear them, and sometimes I put them on, like you said, for a couple hours. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? I'm going to be uncomfortable all night.
Yes.
And I'll just throw my Clarks in my bag and end up changing before the night's over. Because if you're someone that likes to go out and hang out with your friends or go dancing and just, you want to be in a good mood and feel good.
Oh, I was grumpy.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, if you want to feel good and look good, just wear your Clarks, feel good all night, smile. I've been smiling since 10 p.m. last night.
I mean, you've been up all day long.
And I feel good. I really, really do, thank goodness. Because if my feet were achy, it would be a whole nother, I'd be all grumpy.
I mean, it's honestly like your core. It's your support. And it all starts with the feet.
Yes.
So can you give a little history lesson as we take a look at our most limited colorway in this gorgeous red? I think that there needs to be some understanding. You've seen Clarks everywhere. They've been around not only for 2 centuries, but you're seeing them in all of the retailers, all of the high-end department stores. Here at HSN, we have a special relationship with them, but it all started with 2 guys, Cyrus and James Clark, more than 200 years ago, with sheepskin and offcuts. Can you give us a little background on that and where this all began?
Yes, so the brothers were there in Europe, and they were, I guess, on the side of the street, from what I understand, and they were using their sheepskin, and they had some left over, and they decided to make slippers.
Okay.
So they made some slippers, and I guess everybody went nuts for them because they were so comfortable, and it just went from slippers to the shoes. I mean, family business, and we're showing, like, they did this for our 200-year anniversary right here. You know, it's handcrafted, it's old school, it's not run through the mill. You can see, I mean, there's a lot of attention to detail with this brand. I mean, it's unbelievable. And here we are 200 years later, you know, still with the same Clarks comfort. But yeah, they just started with that sheepskin right there out on the streets.
Let's go through these colors one more time. I'm loving this white on a tan, on that rich skin tone with a pop of color for a pedicure. I mean, Donna, you're making these look so chic and put together. I love them. And they're a nice creamy white too. It's not a stark white. You get that beautiful stitching that contrasts with all of this texture and the floral and the beautiful like wooden like beads. Then we have our exclusive color. This is the one I've been rocking. This is a little bit more of a dressed up look. This is our champagne. I mean, it speaks for itself, and I love it because it can go right in between whether you're wearing silver or gold jewelry.
Yes.
The black is your like all-around colorway with the pop of the stitching that really brings to life the dimension there and that gorgeous flower. The red. I'm calling it the vintage Americana.
I like
she
that.
is like your accessory, brings a pop to every outfit you're wearing. Wear it with your denim, your whites, your leopard prints. And then I don't want to sleep on this navy. Navy has really become that new neutral.
Yeah.
And look at that dimension because of like the tonal look there. This is our next to go after the red.
It's so pretty.
Look at that dimension. Look at the stitching, the tan stitching, the wooden beads. If you wear a lot of denim, you got to run and grab this. You're going to love this, and I guarantee you haven't seen anything like this. And for this price, under $50, genuine leather, and their best-selling construction. Out of every single shoe that you have loved from Clarks, the Merliah is the best-selling construction, but it's the 2.0, and there's even more cushion in the Ultimate Comfort bed, which I didn't even know was possible. Ooh, but look at over
so
5,297 for this.
Don't you love, and that it's a true navy, too? You know, I mean, it's a real navy, because I've had navy shoes, they're so close to black.
Right.
I was like, what is navy?
Yeah, like, look at the difference.
Yeah, even with black pants or navy pants. I love that it's a definite true navy, so you don't have to question.
Beautiful.
So if you want something navy and you want it to, there it is, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of times they're so deep that they look black. And I feel like the white looks like baby's breath. So like the flower, you know, the little pretty baby's breaths. I love baby's breath flowers. That's what that white looks like. It's soft and pretty like a baby's breath.
Love that. I love that. I'm getting an update in my ear because we're so busy. We have so many brand new customers. Welcome in. Yes, this is the Clarks you know and love that you see in the department stores that fly off the shelves, that have loyal followings, that have collectors. Here at HSN, we are bringing you something exclusive, something very limited for really only until midnight or till we sell out. It's the Merliah, their best-selling construction out of the 200 years of crafting tailor-made shoes known for comfort. If you want a beautiful neutral to freshen up your wardrobe for spring and summer, wear right now, and literally for years to come, grab it. I'm gonna go through and give you an update with my producer on what's selling the fastest and where I'm most limited. We have wide available, so no one's left out. That's from 6 with half and whole sizes all the way up to 10, 11, and 12. Now, our exclusive colorway, that champagne, okay, that's the most popular since we launched and still at this very moment. That is the only colorway that is exclusive to HSN. You will not be able to find this at the department stores, not even for $85. Now, we just talked about it. That navy, I'm gonna bring you all the way down so you can see it. True navy. This one right here is gonna be my next colorway to go after my red. It's the second most popular. So first champagne, now our navy, second most popular. My denim lovers, you're gonna love it. My red though, this is my most limited. It's like a vintage red, Americana, so chic. This will elevate a classic white tee and jeans or Bermuda shorts or have so much fun as your accessory piece. Hurry up, my most limited here. Then we have your black colorway. Cannot go wrong with the black. I mean, it goes back with everything. And I love how it's mostly tone on tone, but the stitching on the top of the genuine leather just gives a little bit, like, it really shows off all of the details and dimensionality. Okay, I think I got through all of my updates. And now I want my expert Faith to just tell us all about the comfort footbed, why this Merliah is just so popular year after year after year.
I know, the Merliah it's our top construction, so that's why we've updated at the top of it with the Belle. And I guess it's just all about that 5 millimeters of memory foam that's built in there, and all of the microfiber lining and all this perforation that's in here to wick away that moisture. It's about the comfort, how it molds to your foot, how lightweight it is with this EVA outsole. I see Rebecca's over here. We want to play ball with this thing. I mean, it's just like
crazy.
It is, but the construction, the structure of it is so amazing that it can be that lightweight and that flexible. And be all of it in one, you know? It's like everything in one. All the detail, the handcrafted detail on the top of it. And you know, that's why they wanted to update it and come out with the Merliah 2 Belle, because
they're loving it.
Because the customers have always loved this bottom.
And they're loving it right now.
Yeah,
look at that.
absolutely.
Look at that sold counter right now. And on Regina's beautiful feet, you know what I love? It has just enough toe coverage that maybe you're like, okay, I want to show off my pedicure, but my feet aren't the prettiest, and I have bunions or some wonky toes. This flexibility with the hook and loop, first of all, you get that coverage, but then you can adjust how much of it. So if your feet are starting to swell after a long day, you can loosen it up a bit, you can make it tighter. It covers what you don't want to see, but shows off that beautiful pedicure. So we have to wrap it up on the Merliah for our today's special, but we have so many more styles at customer appreciation deals coming up from Clarks with Faith, so do not go anywhere. We have deals on deals in all Clarks in just